Hi guys! Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome to the Soul Tribe, guys. If you're a returning subscriber, like I said, welcome back. I truly appreciate every single one of you. So let's tap in, let's grab our tea, let's grab our tree, let's grab our drink. It is 5:01 exactly in the morning, so grand rising, guys. This is a pre-recorded reading, so thank yous for the support. I do this so I can interact with yous. I love yous. Let's tap in. Grab your tea, grab your tree, grab your drink. Do whatever you need to do to get comfortable, because me, Tasha, is going to spill the tea straight. No chaser, no sugarcoating bullshit. Yes, I wake up like this. Cheers, guys. Remember, past, present, future, timeless, general, collective, it may or may not resonate, so please put yourself where you belong. This is for entertainment purposes. It is YouTube, guys. So, if it don't fit, don't make it. Ancestors, spirit guides of the highest white light, I call you into my beautiful space and I ask for a clear, precise channel message for those who are watching me right now. Let's turn the hourglass. Let's call in our ancestors. Well, that didn't work. But that did. So, let's clear off the chakras. Let's raise our vibrations. And let's bring in this love, guys. Ancestors, what are we tapping into for this beautiful Tuesday morning? Remember, if you're not watching me on this day, it's fine. It's general, timeless, collective. It is the Lovers. Okay, the Lovers. Now, there's two cards here, and they're not supposed to be in this deck. It's the 10 of Coins and the 10 of Cups. Okay, this is not supposed to be in the deck. I don't know how I got in there. I must have accidentally got in there. But this is from the In-Between Tarot. Okay. Wow. It's about equality. This reading is all about equality. It's equality now. Somebody sees you as this mother, this Ace of Pentacles, this... Because look, it goes Ace of Pentacles into the Ace of Cups, both of them. So it's like you're starting something new. It could be with a lover. There could be a relationship, a partnership of equal value coming in. You could have a child. You could create something. Ancestors, there's a lot of happiness, a lot of foundation, a lot of success. This is like a legacy. And it's the Hermit. So you have the Lover and the Hermit, okay, with the original deck. Somebody is going inwards, seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. And it has to do with something with a relationship. It's a choice, guys. You may have a choice. Ancestors, let's get an 8-card spread for my beautiful collective. We're just going to pop it out. All right. The Knight of Pentacles is on my lap, okay, and it's in reverse. You got the Queen of Pentacles here. Bottom of the deck is the 8 of Pentacles. So you are turning your talents into profession. Whatever has been slowing down, it is at a complete stop. Okay, there's something that has stopped. Like somebody's very impatient, and because of that impatience, it has stopped. Okay, so we have the Lovers, the Queen of Cups in reverse. We have the 4 of Cups. Okay, somebody is going into some kind of isolation. Perhaps you are doing a little bit of introspection as to why somebody rejected you or why you rejected somebody else. Take it as it resonates with the rules, guys. Has something to do with the Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Doesn't have to be. It's somebody who is emotionally unstable. Okay, they really are the crazy person. They make up stories, okay, and they believe those stories. Somebody chose this person. Male, female, it's relevant. Friend, family, acquaintance, lover. They had a choice. They made the choice. And they rejected you. Now somebody is going inwards about this rejection. They're feeling some kind of way because they're stuck with this very immature energy, okay? Somebody who is like a love bomber, manipulative. There is no real love there. And somebody's taking a new leap of faith. It's like maybe even somebody feels, excuse me, somebody may be trying to block your throat chakra or somebody else's. Somebody feels as though you don't love them anymore. That's what it could be. Because you walked away, they're getting some kind of insight that you don't love them anymore. That you took a new leap of faith after they rejected you. You are the Queen of Pentacles. So you're valuable all by yourself. Or somebody juggled you. Okay? They juggled you, but they're still holding on to you with the Four of Pentacles. And the Sun sees this. God, Creator, Source is enlightening a situation. Sees this. Now you're happy. You're successful. You're doing what you need to do in the moment. And somebody is really not happy that they juggled you with the Queen of Cups in reverse, perhaps. Or they juggled you and you turned very cold. Take it as it resonates. But somebody's been trying to manifest you in. Okay? Somebody sees you as a major manifester. The thing is that whatever they've been trying to come in with, it has stopped. Okay, and it's because somebody is arrogant. They're not doing the proper work necessary, and they're watching you do the work. So somebody tried to block you, stop you, make sure that you didn't have patience to wait for what was yours, which was your value, right? You know what you're worth. You know what you want out of this life, and you're putting your best foot forward. Somebody may have had a choice. You may have had a choice. But rejection is for your protection. Somebody is stuck in some kind of trap of not feeling good enough, but you are not. And the only reason why somebody is feeling like this lack of love is because they juggled somebody who actually really loved them. Maybe you juggled somebody that you actually love. Take it as it resonates, guys. You know, there's no judgments here. But at the end of the day, the Eight of Pentacles, wow, and the heart of the deck is the Ace of Cups. No matter what, you didn't lose out on love. Even if somebody picked somebody else, the King of Pentacles is here right under the Ace of Pentacles. It's like you didn't lose out on anything. You didn't miss out on anything. You still got that husband-wifey material here. And it's all about love, guys. That's why that Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles is coming in. It's about equilibrium. Somebody is coming in to give you this Ace of Cups, this love. You may not see it, though. It's at the heart of the deck, so it's somebody's feelings. They want to do the work with you with that Eight of Pentacles. Now, there could be a work situation, right? You put it where it fits. Like I said, you know your story best. But something has blocked. So somebody can't actually come in and talk to you because they're blocked. So let's see what's going on with the before deck to clarify this. Let me try to back you up so you can see the cards a little bit. Can you see them a little bit? Okay. So, the Lovers. What is going on here? Ancestors, what's going on with the Lovers? Wow. Okay, yeah. Somebody's in a mental entrapment. Okay? It's either somebody trying to put you in a jail, a purgatory, prison of the mind, really up into your head because somebody chose somebody else. Or the person that they chose has put them in a mental entrapment. Either way, somebody's finding some insight. You found some insight about the situation. You really evaluated. Where are you? What you have to do in order to get out of the situation. Somebody is a very dark individual. And they refuse to see themselves. And they want to judge others for what they do not know. But they don't realize that God, Creator, Source sees all. So you were able to get out of some kind of mental entrapment, purgatory, prison of the mind, or a jail that somebody wanted for you. They wanted to play God in your life, be dictator. They didn't realize that there's actually a God that does reign over everything. 858 on my clock. Could mean something. Check the angel numbers, guys. Let's see what this Sun is. Yeah, it's the Nine of Wands. See, somebody came up at, they were like, you know, a wolf in sheep clothing, guys. But you seen it. And so did Source, but somebody was naive. They were blindfolded. They didn't see the truth of somebody. Okay, maybe they didn't see the truth of how powerful you are with that Nine of Wands, that you could fight no matter what, that you're not scared, and that you really do have God, Creator, Source protecting you, so you're not worried about the judgments of others or what other people are doing. You stay in your lane, you drink your water, you mind your business, and it may bother other people that you're minding your business, but that's not your business, is it? That's a them problem. That's not a you problem. Somebody's going into hibernation, hermit mode, and they're really feeling some kind of way that you are not paying attention to them. Knight of Wands. Because they're a player. You know they're very in and out. And somebody may have been very passionate about picking this other lover. The other lover has no love. That's why I feel God Creator is coming in with some kind of King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles kind of energy over here. Like, it's a brand new energy. And it's because of the distortion that you had to go through. You watched a lot of people be very happy, successful, and you wish them well, but these people did not wish you well. They held on to you in the background while they were in other relationships, while they were, you know, successfully building a life somewhere else. It's fucking weird. Yeah, see? 10 of Pentacles. I'm telling you, somebody held on to you because they knew that you had the legacy. So there was a lot of people feeding off of you, living a very, very, very lavish life off of your energy. That's why they were holding on to you. But once you cut off that energy, these people are being seen for who they are. Very emotionally unstable, very much a pick-me, and somebody is like, ugh. They're overwhelmed. And if this person looks at you as a Queen of Cups in reverse, they know that you don't have those same love as you had for them before. Oh, wow. 6 of Wands. See, this person is very emotionally unstable. Could be a Cancer it's giving me, or a Pisces. Could be Scorpio. But at the end of the day, somebody is in this brain fog. They are so mad and they're trying to manipulate somebody else to not see your victory. These people, this person, whoever, whatever, this couple, whatever, this group, they see you get victory. Somebody may have gotten a victory and gotten their way and gotten money or gotten a man or gotten whatever the fuck. But at the end of the day, there was no longevity there. And these people are emotionally unstable because of the fact that you're still getting crowned. Somebody wanted your position, so they got somebody to juggle you. Whether this is in business, a job, or a relationship, guys. Somebody had a choice, and whatever that choice was, it put them right in the Ace of Swords. Oh, wow. You know why? Because this King of Wands, Queen of Wands, excuse me. This Queen of Wands loves you. Could be a Leo, Aries, Sag, and a very bitch-ass fucking energy, guys. If this is a guy, he's in a bitch-ass energy. Now, somebody likes you for you, but you're powerful, you're beautiful, and you're very fucking smart. And it is very intimidating, hence why somebody juggled you for somebody who was emotionally unstable. Perhaps this emotionally unstable male or female, friend, family, acquaintance, lover, said that you were a Queen of Wands in reverse. It comes out in the upright, right? But I'm reading it intuitively, and somebody said that you were a hoe for the streets. Projection. Because you got all the love. Hence why somebody juggled you, because they thought that you were a hoe. But they're still holding on to you because you have that legacy. And you're the fighter. So you've been fighting for your legacy to stand in your own power, to reclaim back your right to love. It's your birthright. You have a birthright to be happy. Somebody wanted to reject you so that you would feel some kind of way about yourself and not stand in your true power. So then you can bring in the love of your life. But the love of your life starts within. Somebody rejected you. They rejected you for no cups. For 3 empty cups, actually. Yeah, because you're the Queen of Cups. Wow. They rejected the real Queen of Cups in the upright. Hence why the Queen of Cups in reverse is mad, because you're still getting the victory. Because when the lights come on, when the dust clears, the truth is there. It is what it is. And eventually the truth does come out. Hence why you have all the tools in your toolbox to get you whatever you want. Somebody tried to manifest you in, but they didn't realize that you have all the power in your hands to create the life that you want. And if people are not good for you, emotionally, mentally, physically, financially, or spiritually, they're not in your life. And if they're not in your life, they have to ask themselves why. And check that. And it's the devil. Somebody has a very, very unhealthy attachment to you, or an unhealthy attachment to other people. And this is why they're blocked from coming towards you. Because their intentions are not good, or their intentions prior were not good. Ancestors are bringing you something beautiful. It's because you did the work. You really did the work. Here, I'm going to bring these cards over here because I want you to see this. Can you see them? Not really, yeah. Okay, a little bit, kind of bit. You can see it. Whew. Eight of Pentacles, you are definitely doing the work. And somebody wants to really, it's like there's no more slaves here, okay? So there's not one person doing more work than the other person. Not anymore. It's an equal and shared value, equal and shared work. But somebody is attached to something. And look, it looks like this guy is finally noticing this succubus or incubus and moving back. Now, whatever this person or people have chose over you, whether it's a job, a partnership, a relationship, family, they're seeing that there was an unhealthy attachment, and that the reason why they're stuck to this trauma is because of a curse, because of a spell. Somebody was doing spell work to get to you, not realizing that the people closest to them were doing spell work to keep them stuck. This is why you took a leap of faith. You may have tried to forewarn somebody, but that their circle was not right, that they did not want the best for them, but they thought that you were the hater, that you were the demon. You took a leap of faith, guys, and you may not have wanted to take a leap of faith. You may have wanted to be there for somebody, but you can't save anybody but yourself. You did the right thing by walking away because somebody was just too immature to see the truth of you, the truth of a situation. There, the Nine of Cups, somebody was very smug. They thought they had all the time in the world, but that's where the Tower comes in. Major life-changing event because you really did love with your whole fucking heart. And somebody was arrogant. And now they're in a lot of regret for not planting the seed with you. Okay, it's the Ace of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles in reverse with the Five of Cups. Somebody is in a lot of regret because you took a leap of faith. Somebody was arrogant. They thought that they could always like have access to you, or that they can treat you the way they did. Maybe their family, or, you know, maybe it looked like you needed the money so they could do whatever they wanted to you, but you don't need the money. You need the respect. You need the self-worth. You need the compassion. And this is why something is blocked. Whether this is a relationship from coming in, whether it's a job, whatever this is, this person is blocked because their intentions, and they're still attached karmically to people, places, things. And they're still judging you. They're still judging you. That's why the Tower is there, guys. Major life-changing event. Because something, it's like somebody just doesn't have the patience to wait for what is theirs. Instead, they want a Five of Swords you. They want to drag you into the conflicts and start fights with you and throw you under the bus. But they don't realize that they're being naive. It's a double-edged sword. They keep coming towards you. They're just going to keep showing their ass. It's the Lovers with the Chariot. Now, you are moving forward through all adversities, and somebody is watching you get victory because you are authentic to your core values. And somebody is attached, karmically attached to somebody, and wants you to be karmically attached. They're fighting. They're fighting with themselves because they knew better and chose not to do better. They're fighting with, I don't know, they're trying to fight with you or somebody you love in the ancestral realm to keep them stuck so they don't come towards you. It's like a lot of people know your business and they can't mind it. It's like, what the fuck? These people have so much going on with their life, but they're paying so much attention to you. This is why they're in a mental entrapment. Somebody is worried about what relationship or partnership you're going to get into because they know they're blocked to come towards you because of this codependency that they're attached to, or they're just attached to you. I'm telling you, somebody with the Devil and the Magician, somebody's doing some dark ass fucking shit, and they're wondering why they're stuck. And then they said that you were doing some dark stuff, but you're free. It's because of our choices, guys. Yeah, see? The Eight of Cups. You decided to love on yourself. Let go of the past. Now we are in, We are in eclipse season, guys, where I think we're the 25th today. What is it? The 25th? Yeah, March. So the eclipse is on the 28th. This is the first solar eclipse, because we just had a lunar eclipse like last week, but this is the first solar eclipse. And somebody is in a lot of regret because you walked away from them. And it's like you left them holding their dick in their hand. Like, you know what I mean? Like, seriously, somebody feels like you don't want them because of their choices, and they're probably right. You walked away. You walked into a new chapter, and this eclipse season is really bringing in new blessings. This Aries, you know, it's because it's the Aries. So it's the Venus with the Mars energy coming together, okay? The sun and the moon, the masculine and the feminine. Somebody thought that you weren't going to fight for what you want, that you weren't going to fight for yourself, that you were going to bend and break and bow to their needs, see? But you didn't. You may have been down, but you didn't ask for their assistance. And somebody is coming in to help you, okay? To lift you up in some kind of way. It could be a King of Wands, Leo, Aries, Sag. Doesn't have to be. You could have protected yourself from this person. But like I said, there's a warrior coming in. Somebody who is very, very strong. Sees these people who are wolves in sheep's clothing. Okay? Seeing these people use, abuse, manipulate. It's a mind. Somebody is mind fucking somebody. And somebody is realizing that they have to fight. And you're a fighter. And you're showing somebody that they have to fight for what they want. And stop being in and out player kind of energy. Now, you went in hibernation mode. You are the hermit or hermetist. You've seen these players for what they were. Now the players are feeling like impoverished. Five of Pentacles. They're feeling left out from your life. Why? Because they are beggars. Spiritual beggars. Okay? They want your essence and they can't get it because, you know, they got to find their own. Somebody is like, they have so much passion for you. I'm not going to lie. Every time they, like I said, that you left them with their dick in their hand, you know? Like, and there's 3 people out in the cold. So somebody may have chose 2 people. Fuck, they could have had a slew of people on their roster. At the end of the day, you've seen it for what it was. And the reason why these people or person or situation, family is trying to hold on to you in the background is because you got the legacy and you're walking right into that. And it starts with love. You start with love, you get the money. Somebody wanted money first and thought that love was just going to come. They realized that the people that they chose were just that, money hungry, superficial, and shallow. That they weren't really there. So when there's no money, when somebody's sick, and ooh, what I just got was somebody could even be trying to make somebody sick on purpose to get sympathy, so that person stays because they think they care, but at the end of the day, they don't really care. They're just trying to keep them stuck so that they can leech off of them and that they don't go towards their divine partner. Somebody is like, ew. Big wake-up call. Wow, there's a lot of people in the cold right now. And if the choice is somebody knew exactly what they were doing and that it was forbidden. And that's why all these degenerates are on their ass right now. And you're still getting victory because there's only one person standing. Yeah, 5 of Wands. A lot of people had a high opinion about who you should be, what you should be doing, who you should be doing it with. But you healed. You healed from this over manipulative energy. This toxic feminine energy or over masculated energy. And you healed. Now, there could be a passing. Somebody could have thought they got victory after a passing of a family member, but it was emotionally manipulative. Oh my God, somebody may have gotten somebody sick just to get some kind of insurance policy, realizing they didn't get fucking shit. Or maybe perhaps somebody promised them that they were going to get some kind of insurance policy after a family member passed away, hence why somebody stayed with them. Oh wow, just a bunch of degenerates here, aren't they? And they all fucking called you down, all because you are beautiful, smart, and powerful. You read all of this to filth way before it happened. and you tried to warn somebody not to get themselves in a situation, but they didn't believe you. They juggled you instead and called you crazy. You're not crazy. You're woke. You've seen the truth of a situation. Knight of Wands. Oh, wow. Somebody sees you as an Egyptian queen. Page of Wands. And that whatever you want, you get. You are the messenger. You take your time. There is a lot of people in the background watching you. They want to come towards you because you are getting victory. You have stand firm on your belief systems. A lot of people want to give you your flowers after some kind of situation was seen for the truth. There is a lot of people in this demonic energy doing spell work and manipulation, but the fact that you see it and you call it out, it's helping a lot of people get out of the dark. To see the truth of a situation, and a lot of people are like, whoa. And that's how they were with you. Very turned off. Very like, and they're realizing that that was manipulation. Yeah, it's the Six of Pentacles. See, what you give out, you get back, guys. It's about what you choose to do in the background when nobody is watching. Somebody wanted to take from you and give somewhere else. You were generous as that Temperance angel. And it's the Two of Swords. Like I said, it's a double-edged sword. Somebody needs to be careful. You took the leap of faith because you knew your power. You know you can bring balance to the equation at any time. But somebody didn't want to plant a seed within themselves and continuously harvest off other people or let people harvest off of them. So you said, you know what? Let this bitch fight for themselves. You're not seeing these people. There could be even, well, okay. Because you're the Temperance angel, okay? There could be two people fighting for you in the ethers, in the ancestral realm, to come towards you. This lover wants to come towards you. Somebody feels blocked, and it's because there is a fight. So may the best man win is basically what it's coming down to, because somebody is definitely going to marry you. A lot of people love you, and that's why a lot of people were hating on you, but somebody's waking up from the truth, seeing why they were stuck for so long. And it's, wow. Wow. Okay, yeah. This lover, okay, they seen your love, because the Ace of fucking Cups is all over my board, okay? They seen your love. They really did. And they love you. You have this agape love. Now, it's not just from the people in the 3D. You have this fucking anointment, this love from the ancestors, and from as above, so below. Okay? Somebody spilt out your love for third parties. It's facts. Okay? So you chose to walk forward, to move forward, to do something different with yourself and embrace the person that you are. Now, with the Knight of Swords, it's like you spoke your truth. You stood authentically in your core values and you loved yourself enough to be your own knight, to save your fucking self. Now, somebody wants to come in. It could be a Two of Cups, okay? It could be somebody who wants to embrace you. Like I said, somebody's been fighting in the background for you. Somebody is about to win. May the best man win. It's about the truth. Somebody wants to come in to tell you the truth, to get you unstuck from something, from some kind of spell. Maybe you said something to help somebody get unstuck from a spell, and they're seeing why they dumped out your love. Now they want to come in with this Knight of Swords, with the truth, to embrace you and hug you. Cats could be, mean something. But you got somebody out of a mental entrapment, out of this blocked feeling. So, 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. Let's get the in-between deck, guys. Ancestors, what is going on here? What is the 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles? What is this? It's the Page of Wands. Guys, you graduated. Goes right into the King of Wands right here again. Somebody graduated. They're no longer very immature, okay? They're seeing you graduate. They're seeing you get, you know, some kind of victory. Somebody is very far away from you, but not really that far. Oh, it's the Knight of Wands. There's a knight that's Oh, somebody is very nice. I thought it was a King of Wands, but it's a Knight. Somebody is just still very in and out. Somebody's got a lot of passion for you, though. I'm not going to lie. And it's the Five of Coins with the Knight of Swords. Wow, what a nice... Somebody is coming in to tell you the truth. This is logic, okay? It could be an Aquarius. This is a masculine, an Aquarius masculine. They see, it's the Five of Pentacles into the Six of Pentacles. They see that you are a giver. But as you're giving, other people are giving to other people. So they wanted to put you in some kind of purgatory prison of the mind, like a lack mentality, right? Somebody's seen you in a lack mentality in the past and kind of left you. But they didn't realize that you had some kind of anointment, that when you spoke the truth, you got some kind of knowledge from the ancestors, you were destined to do something different with your time. To be balanced. You don't need a partner to be balanced. But somebody wants to give you refuge, wants to make you feel safe. Somebody of logic, somebody of legalities, somebody who's very smart, but also uses their heart. Somebody's been watching you. It's giving me secret admirer. They seen the mess of what was going on in the past. And they watched you come out of this poverty all by yourself. And that's why a lot of people will support others who do what you do, but not support you. Because they know that you are going to go past all of them because you're doing it by yourself. But you're never really alone, are you? No. You see, this is the moon with the sun. You're never really alone, are you? I told you something is going to happen during the eclipse. Something is being put together, weaving together. So whatever's in the dark is being fucking enlightened, guys. So get ready. Because Two of Wands is there with the Three of Wands. Somebody juggled you and then wanted you and then waited for you to come back to them. Okay, that don't make no fucking sense. Hence why somebody is so intrigued with you. They know that you're waiting for your opportunity. That you're not doing too much. You're just doing you. Walking away from things that no longer serve you. Listen, there's blood in that cup and there's water in that cup. I'm sure it's wine, you know, water and wine. But at the end of the day, somebody had a choice. Somebody may have chose the wine over the water. Because look, they dumped out the water. You see what I mean? And now they're in some kind of haze because they're trapped. And they're looking at you like the temperance angel. You can always bring balance to this equation. There is a reconciliation. It could be, like I said, it's the fight of the fittest, right? Somebody sees you as a warrior. Well, if they want you, they're going to have to fight for you. And Two of Swords. I told you, it's a double-edged sword because somebody is in the Three of Swords. Because they had a choice. Somebody is heartbroken that you have not had somebody to take care of you, to protect you, that you really did have to be your own knight and save yourself. But somebody is coming in, and it's the Ace of Cups. Okay, the Ace of Cups is in every single deck. Okay, but look, this Ten of Swords. I'm telling you, there must have been some kind of death. Whether it's a death of a project, the death of a loved one, there was a passing, a betrayal, abandonment, a life-changing event, and somebody feels like that was just the nail in the coffin kind of energy. Somebody is seeing the truth as to why they're all in poverty is because they really stepped on or stepped over somebody to get what they got. So the ancestors aren't going to give them a good life. If people are wondering why you're so fucking blessed, it's because you're authentic. You're a genuine person. You got that love, guys, and the love is overflowing and it goes into the Two of Cups. That's why somebody wants to have a relationship, a partnership with you. They're heartbroken that you are who you are and you've never had someone to stand up for you. Bottom of the deck. It's the Chariot with the Strength, but you were still, oh my God, I almost want to cry. You still managed to get on that Chariot and move forward all by yourself. You could be a Leo side. But you have that strength, okay? And you have that power. Now, there could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn coming in to give you some love. Maybe you're just balanced and you're more than capable of taking care of yourself. And a lot of people are feeling left out from you because you're not sharing this legacy with them anymore. Well, these people had the chance to help you, and when they seen you struggling and down, they didn't reach out to help. And now they feel some kind of way. Five of Swords. They're all fighting in the background, and you're just like too blessed to be stressed. Somebody is, you're not even seeing, but somebody is definitely coming in. It's Lamb and Stingray. Okay, I already read Stingray, and we got Elephant. So let's read all three of them. Why not? Let's do this. All right, so we got three of them here. And they're all from different energies, okay? So let's do the Elephant first with the Earth. Oh, Elephant is fire. So let's get the fire. Elephant. Okay. Unstoppable, auspicious, and wise. The Elephant is arguably the most atrocious figure in the deck. This garnish, the Elephant represents immense wisdom as well as good fortune. It is said that the great elephant is a destroyer of obstacles. So if this card appears when you feel stuck, rest assured that the path will soon become clear. To add to the mystery, the elephant is also known to create obstacles in order to steer us into the right direction. Trust this gentle, nuddle creature. It illuminates the way with the light of self-knowledge. See, you illuminated the way. And you're like an elephant. You're like, move, bitch. Get out the way. Like, seriously, you trampled through all adversities and you still managed to be the victor in your own life. You're a leader of your own life. This is when in balance, on point, focused, generous, and loving. When out of balance, misunderstands, and fate. To bring imbalance, trust. So you're learning to trust a little bit more. You're learning to trust someone else. You know, we can't always do everything on our own. We need people in this world, okay? But you knew better than to go back to what you prayed yourself out of. That is what it is, guys. You learned the lesson. Somebody needs to learn the lesson. To not go back to things that they prayed themselves out of. The Lamb, peaceful, prophetic, and patient. The Lamb is a bearer of important message. Its content can only be heard when deep levels of quiet has been established. Lamb energy is the honest guidance you to hear from the old friend. The Lamb energy is honest guidance you hear from an old friend, a young child, or sometimes a surprising stranger. Through the Lamb's message may channel through another person. The wisdom resonates within you. It will repeat until you listen. Approach this gentle creature with utmost patience. Truth is a gift. Sit still, listen, and receive. You are patient. Somebody was not patient with you, and then they walked right into a situation that they wish they never got into. You may have said something that helped somebody get out of a situation, because when in balance, knowingly, inner peace. When out of balance, quiet, timid, and concerned. And to bring into balance, meditation and listen. Somebody just needed to quiet their mind and listen, because they're continuously being bombarded with the same situations. Could be a different face, same situation, same energy, until they really listen and get themselves out of that situation. Learn, because the stingray is there, guys. Okay, so let's get the stingray from the water energy. Stingray. Okay, developing confidence, sense of self, or spine. Somebody's getting a motherfucking spine. Stand up for themselves. Move, bitch. You can be soft and gentle and compassionate and still be the elephant. And keep moving forward through all adversities, paving the way for others. The stingray can represent a pivotal point in personal growth, the moment where when the stingray must decide between the old, easy, comfortable, and familiar, or the new, challenging, uncomfortable, and unfamiliar. Pressures from family and friends make this decision even more complicated. No matter what the choice is now, it's inevitable that this dilemma will surface again and again as the force of Dharma growing within the stingray is too strong to ignore. Somebody sees you going through Dharma and they can't ignore it. So if they want a better life, they're going to have to make the choice to choose between their old life or their new life. That's what you're doing. You're making a choice. And if you prayed yourself out of a situation, you're not going back into it, guys. Somebody feels some kind of way because you look at them like you have so much love, though. And that's why somebody's fighting for you, okay? Maybe they're fighting with their old self to be their new self. I don't know, but you got a secret admirer here. Number 27 is number 9, okay? So there's an ending, guys. Completion, okay? So you got to get over something. So you can allow this new energy to come in. Now look, if you can see, it's the faceless company. This person's got some fucking vampire teeth. Somebody's seeing somebody as a vampire, a leech, a groupie. The faceless company, insecurity, acceptance, and confidence. The important thing now is to accept yourself for who you are. There is no need to hide behind a mask of uncertainty or insecurity. On the surface, you may appear to be happy-go-lucky, but you doubt your own abilities. Those who choose to share your life with you, whether they are friends or family, they love you for who you are. It is only you who feels you have to adapt to different personalities to fit in, to be accepted. Somebody needs to change their company, okay? The company they keep. Have confidence in yourself and be who you want to be. If people don't like it, then there is no room in your life for them. Within you, there is a gentle soul wanting to be loved and appreciated. Be who you were born to be. You have nothing to hide. If you are not in a relationship at this time, there is an admirer waiting in the wings. Let your light shine and they will find you. Okay, they're gonna find you. You don't gotta be looking for nothing. The thing is that somebody was like chasing after somebody and then they realized like, ew. Ancestors, wow, yeah, somebody's ill. Okay, somebody's wanting to get you sick. They are sick. You're a fucking genius. But just because you know you can do something doesn't mean you should. The boogeyman. It's not fucking real. Somebody wanted to haunt you. Okay, wanted you to feel some kind of way, insecure, not go towards your purpose, or get somebody to bully you so that you could feel insecure, so you get stagnant or something. You feel some kind of way that somebody chose third parties over you. But then you realize, you came to the understanding that this person actually really adores you, is only fighting with you because they're childish, bringing other people into your life to talk shit about you because you're a fucking genius. But just because you know better, just because you know you can do something doesn't mean you should. So, Halloween, there's no such thing as the boogeyman. You see that, so you're not scared. You're only scared of your choices, right? Karma, right? So what you put out, you get back. That's it. That's all. So you're scared of being the old person that you were. You made the choice. You did what you needed to do. Let go of that old person that you were to walk into this new person that you are. People feel some kind of way because they want you to be that old person again. The doormat. And you're not fucking doing that. You were only a doormat to these people because you loved them. They took advantage of you. And now all they see is your ass. Boogeyman. Says, confront the situation head on. That's what you do. You don't let things fester, and that's why people feel insecure and they don't want to apologize because they make you look, this is gaslighting. They make you look like the problem. They put you in a situation where you actually have to stand up for yourself, and then they make it seem like you're the problem. It says, is something bearing down on you, some inexplicable, seemingly unstoppable problem, and you're struggling to understand why. Sometimes our behavior shapes our circumstances. Other times, the shapes just come for us. A menacing popping up over out of the shadows again and again, just when we think the coast is clear. Somebody really needs to process what's going on, because their situation is going to continuously keep happening over and over and over until they get out of it. You got out of the situation. You're free, especially free from illness. Somebody wanted you to be sick, but you're not sick. Not emotionally, not mentally, not physically, not financially, not spiritually. Congo. It says, who let the monster out the closet? Somebody's dirty laundry is all getting spread out in the front fucking lawn. Is what it is, guys. And it says, prioritize your own needs in difficult times. Somebody is prioritizing their own needs in a difficult time. You chose to be the lamb. But you are the lion, right? You're fierce. You're a fucking elephant. You'll trample right through everybody. So move. An illness or other life disturbances can be constricting, making us feel confined by limitations it has imposed. I'm telling you, somebody made somebody sick. So they'd be restricted, confined, imposed in some kind of way, but then looked at as if they care, but they don't really care. They're making them fucking sick. Being in its grasps can also drive out character behavior changes. It's important to keep compassion for ourselves and others who may be struggling, but it's also vital to protect ourselves from harmful situations that are beyond our control. Something is beyond your control, but somebody sees that they have all the power in their own life to control the situation. So somebody is taking back their power. They're a genius. Somebody's a genius. They need to start using, their brain. Somebody doesn't have any common fucking sense and doesn't realize that. People are very smart. But just because you're smart doesn't mean you should do something. And some people, they have book smarts, but no street smarts, At the end of the day, it says genius. Cat's dead, details later. Somebody wanted to end your protection. They realized they can't fucking do that. That you're on a whole different kind of level. And it says, in the upright, slow down and keep your head on your shoulders. All right? Just because you can do something doesn't mean you should. Intelligence comes in many forms. You can be brilliant in some ways and less so in others. Forging ahead without considering potential outcomes can create a situation where things go to pieces, especially with horrible results. Somebody is realizing that whatever they got themselves into, maybe whatever you got yourself into, which you didn't see ahead. You didn't see long term. You only see it in the moment, and in the moment looked great. Victory, right? But there's no longevity because somebody was clearly using some kind of magic or manipulation or keeping somebody sick so that they would stay. Now, I got a new deck, but I already have this deck, but I just found it in the move. And so we're going to take it out and we're going to use it and we're going to clarify this. So, hammered. Yeah, somebody sabotaged you so that they could rebuild somewhere else. Now they want to work on repairing a situation with you because they're sick. They're seeing that somebody just tried to hammer them into submission to sabotage them. Maybe they self-sabotaged. It's exactly what's going on. And now they want to rebuild with you. I don't know what's going on here, guys, but somebody's very left out from you. Shit, you could be left out too at the end of the day. It's coffee cup, guys. Where's my coffee? I'm thirsty. So, meeting, talking. Savoring the moments. Somebody wants to build a friendship with you, okay? They know that someone of your friends or your family members really try to sabotage you. But you've seen it. Look, somebody tried to cut you down, cut you out from a soulmate so that you would never be happy. You wouldn't find a life partner. You'd be sick, ill, sad. They try to cut you out, separation. But you stopped the pattern. Somebody tried to use silent treatment on you so that you would feel some kind of way, but you're a fucking genius. You know how somebody felt, and you know how other people felt as well. Somebody's a teddy bear. Somebody's coming in to treat you very good, but there's a snake. A girl with a snake, charmed or used, enabled, boundaries. Somebody thought that they can use somebody with charm, enable them, to put boundaries up with you. Somebody was a teddy bear with you, sweet. Their interests were romantic, like they wanted to date you or something, but somebody used magic or manipulation, a family member, somebody else, maybe even to get this lover. I don't know what's going on here, guys, but This girl with a snake is mad, very, very mad that you get victory and somebody is going to very much treat you good. But somebody used magic to get somebody to be so mean to you and cruel to you, and you just could not put your head around it. You could not understand why this separation was happening and why somebody was, like, you could have been sad, maybe even bitter. Now somebody is sad and bitter and missing you and thinking about the situation and how uncertain their future is because of the separation, because of this woman, this girl with the snake. Somebody thought they were smart. They were genius. Just because they know they could do something doesn't mean they should. Somebody fucked up their whole fucking life coming up against you. And somebody is reminiscing because your birthright is to be happy, to have a life partner, to have these soul contracts, and to get in a commitment. That's you're destined for happiness. And somebody was mean, cruel, judging you, trying to, stab you in the back every which way because of these pick-me's, groupies, Jezebels in the background. These distorted male or females. And, well, ancestors, you're the dragonfly, guys. You've seen it for what it is. Your lighthearted energy, your ability to adapt in any circumstance has got this boogeyman, this person who is like, after you, in love with you. Things are coming to light, guys. Whatever was in the dark is coming to light, and it's because of that fucking love that you have. It's got a lot of people in their head that they didn't help you when they had the opportunity to. All they had to do was tell you the truth. They didn't tell you the truth. Now they're stuck in this shoulda, coulda, woulda, maybe, what if. You decided to self-indulge, meaning have self-worth. You valued yourself, you valued your time, and you took the time to heal. To heal that shadow work. Now somebody could be healing themselves. There's a lot of people who really poured your love out. You had water in your cup. These people had alcohol in their cup, the party life, and you don't deal with that. You have self-appreciation, and you want somebody who appreciates you, not is going to pick other people over you. Engagement ring, guys, I told you, you are marriage material, and somebody wants to do the work with you. There is a higher commitment here. There is a partnership, a union. There is a completion of something. Something has ended, I told you. That blocked feeling, it's ended. Somebody's coming in to tell you the truth. You have helped somebody with the truth to get them out of this key on a ring, of this many options, this unconventional one-night stand, stringing people along. You helped somebody to get out of this, to see that somebody was just a distraction and that they weren't able to get anything, that this is not long-term. A lot of uncertain futures. You had people really think about this fucking backstabbing energy. The backstabbing energy put somebody right in the motherfucking place. This is heartbroken and pain, separation and loss, deception and lies, shocking attack. Yeah, it shocked you that these people attacked you this way. And it's actually shocking somebody else that somebody juggled you this way. See? Shock. Yeah, it's shocking a lot of people. Heart of the deck, yeah, shock. Sudden change, shocking news, surprise, transformation. You surprised a lot of people with this transformation. And I think somebody else is surprising a lot of people with their transformation. At the end of the day, you may not see this person. Like I said, somebody's taking off the mask and calling out the vampires, the leeches. They may have, tried to call you out, but then they're realizing, it's the wrong one. You didn't do nothing to them, hence why you're still protected. And it is lifting the veil. Wow. For my beautiful starseed elect ones, chosen ones, divine feminine, divine masculine, this reading is for you. Lifting the veil is the last closing message to bring this all together. I really hope my readings have been helpful. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It does help the algorithm. Lifting the veil. Question everything. Anything aligned, unaligned must go. I don't make it up, guys. Okay? Things aren't always as they seem. This era is one of covering mistrust so that we can remember ancient truths. Everything is a state of recall and realignment. Anything that isn't in harmony with the planet will not survive. This goes for society and the world at large, as well as in our own lives. For if you pull this card, you're being called to energetically scan your life for things that may no longer be the vibrational match for who you are and how you've grown. To dismantle the systems and ways of being that once served you and others, but no longer do. Some star seeds are here to lift the veil between the seen and unseen world, to shine a light on things that are inauthentic and unaligned with the survival and well-being of the earth, to stand for the protector of those who don't have a voice, to look deeper and question everything that previous generations did not. Some star seeds cannot tolerate things that aren't congruent. They are here to bring society and humanity back into harmony with the planet and the Creator at large. If we tolerate things in our life that aren't aligned and congruent with it, we add to the misalignment of the planet. We're being called to trust ourselves. Notice what's out of alignment, and then take the baby steps required to bring back into harmony. This is not an easy feat, but it's so worth it, both individually and for the planet. Starseed Soul Inquiry. What isn't conclusive in your life? What are you being called to bring back into harmony? Okay, so see it. Lift the veil. Anything unaligned must go. I love you guys. I hope this reading has been helpful. Let's get affirmation for the badass, for my beautiful collective, because you're lifting the veil and you're having a lot of people question everything. Okay, and it says, I can sit with really fucking big feelings and I'm still okay. Somebody's learning that they can do this. You can do this. You've sat with some big feelings of rejection and despair, but you never went backwards. And that's what's shocking people. They are heartbroken of this separation, this loss. Could be friends, family, a job. A lot of people, you walked away from them. And you're like, move. Like you are really going through all adversities, but you're doing it so soft. You are really gentle about this. You made the choice. You chose to let go of that past self to create into something really beautiful for now. And it says, I am amazingly strong, I am amazingly strong, competent, take no shit, speak my mind, forward fucking badass. Okay, so you're moving forward, you speak your mind, and if love turns lonely, let it go. Okay, so there was a love and it turned lonely and you let it go. Okay, guys, and it says, I'm getting better and better every fucking day. And because you let it go, whatever that was, you're getting better and better every day. You're more beautiful than ever, guys. So keep going. It says, some women fear the fire. Some women simply become it. Somebody's scared of you because you see them for who they are. This could be a mother. This could be a girlfriend, a baby mama. This could be a guy. Somebody really tried to stop your blessing, stop your happiness, this relationship, this marriage, this 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. But it's written in the stars, guys. And whether you get this with somebody, you still got it with yourself. And that's what's fucking somebody up. Because if that love turns lonely, you let it go. It doesn't matter whatever love that is. Friends, family, acquaintances, a relationship, a partnership. If that love turns lonely, you have no problem walking away and letting it go. Because you see it as a karmic relationship. And somebody is heartbroken. It's 6 o'clock. That's my alarm to get the boys up for school. It says, deeply hurt, sad, feeling lost, grieving, despair, and breakup. Okay, so somebody is very heartbroken because you broke up from this karmic energy because you chose to make some healthy choices with your life. Self-love, self-care, being healthy, love, and life. And that's what's shocking people. Somebody's fucking chasing you. They're fearing of abandonment now. I don't know, somebody doesn't feel like you love them. You probably don't. but somebody is definitely fighting for you in the ethers. You may know this person, you may not know this person. I'm telling you, there is two people. Now, whether this is the same person and they're fighting with their light and their dark side to bring balance, like their higher self and their lower self, where it really is two people fighting with each other in the ethers to come towards you because they both need the okay from the ancestors. So remember, you got choices. Make the right choice, and if you prayed yourself out of a situation, don't go back, okay? I love you guys. Stay blessed. One love. I hope this helped. And I'll see you when I see you. Bye, guys.